Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate
Welcome.
it. Appreciate it. Ryan, you got your Masters all set up? You good to go there?
I picked Nick Taylor, and that really didn't work.
Wow.
Whoa, you believe
Dude,
it?
really? That's that? You got to be that close with that lot. You're good. Okay. It's a big day today. Okay, we open. Sun is out, wind is there. Cubbies in town, so should be a fun atmosphere tonight. The Cubbies travel pretty well. Their fans are everywhere, but so are ours. So get Bryce Miller out there tonight, and he's rolling. Last time out was really good against the Brewers, and hopefully see a lot of that again tonight. Ton of strikes, really good fastball. He had really good secondary pitches last time out too. So again, nice win the other day in Toronto. Made some really big plays at the end of that game to allow us, put us in a position to get our offense going there in the last inning, and it was huge. So if we carry a little momentum into this series, I'm looking forward to getting out there today. I know our guys are as well. Take any questions.
Scott, non-baseball related, but how did the event go last night? Like how excited were you about all of it? I heard there was a lot of people.
Yeah, I can't say enough. I know I've talked a lot here the last couple of weeks about the charity event. My wife was in charge of putting together last night. All Paws on Deck was for a nonprofit animal rescue out in Eastern Washington. The turnout was fantastic. Big kudos. The Mariners fans were there. They were loud. It was a lot of fun. JP, Cal, and The Rock showed up as well. So it was a great turnout, great cause, and they did very well in raising funds. So big thank you to everyone who showed up.
JP was going to take on the puppy.
JP sat there with the dog in his lap for about 45 minutes last night. It was very impressive. Our guys are great. They are true animal lovers, and the thing that sticks out about our group, they're more than willing to give back into the community, and it means a lot. You can't just take all the time, you've got to give back, and sometimes when you give back, you get a whole lot more back in return from there. So it was great to see that everybody involved last night. What else we got?
What are you looking to see out of this homestand as you guys get back here and try to get the offense rolling a little bit?
Yeah, I think that for me, getting back to playing better baseball and doing the things that we really value. We get sometimes all caught up in, we got to win this series, or we got to win this game, or whatever. Let's get back to playing good baseball. And I talk about that. Our swing decisions need to get better. Swinging at the right pitches. I thought, we made a big play at the end of the game the other day with Polanco catching the pop-up. Making those type of plays allow you to win games. So let's focus on the little things. And one of the things, obviously Cal hit the big home run in the game yesterday. Cal's not trying to hit a home run right there. He's trying to get the guy over from second to third. And I think when you focus on those little things that team baseball allow you to win games, that's when big things happen. And I want us to get us back to focusing on those little things and being really good at that.
Does it help to have a game to point to now that we're...
It certainly does. That's why you're going to hear me talk about it a lot. Not just here, but in our meetings today. You talk, and then you got to go out. Eventually, you got to go out and do it. So when you do the things that you're talking about, and we've got a number of players that have taken a step forward. I think one guy we haven't talked enough about is Dom Canzone. Dom had a really good road trip. Off to a super tough start, and it was swinging at all the wrong pitches and not getting the results he was looking for. And he made a conscious decision. He was going to get better at tunneling pitches. He has done that, and he had a really good road trip. So. We've got lefties here the next couple nights, but that's another guy I can't wait to get back in there as he continues to grow and produce and get better.
What's been the process with him? Because he wasn't a big strikeout guy to start with, but he wanted him to swing at better pitches. And how does he take what he was doing in spring training into the season and make those adjustments?
Yeah, I think you have to be able to relate to players differently in your messaging and whatnot. And for those of you who haven't get to know Dom yet, Dom loves to play cards. When you're playing cards, you're playing the odds. And you do a lot of the same things when you're hitting. What are the odds I'm going to get this pitch, or where's he going to go? And then also understanding that if you're playing cards or poker, just because you lose a hand doesn't mean you bet all your money on the next hand. You play all hands equal. And I think just talking to him in that language is something he really resonates towards, and our hitting coach has done a great job of getting him to understand that, because that's something he likes to do when he's not playing baseball. So again, getting to know guys, how to connect with them, how to get messaging through to them. It's all what coaching's about, and our guys have done a nice job with Dom. Hopefully he continues to produce like he is.
Scott, we saw that a little bit. A pitcher would make a pitcher's pitch on first pitch, and he'd swing at the next pitch no matter what.
He was doubling down, and he didn't have the hand to do it with, in his terms. You know what I mean? So he understands that, and he's doing a better job with it.
You mentioned recently that Julio's timing wasn't quite there yet, but you see signs that it was getting closer.
I thought the first game in Toronto, he was right on the fastball, and we saw him square up some balls. Didn't get a whole lot of positive results. The hits didn't fall in. I think the last couple of days, I think the majority of our players, if I had to say one thing that I see as a group offensively, we're just late. We're late to get to hitting position to fire on the fastball, and then you're in between. You foul off fastballs, you're out in front of breaking balls, so let's get ready to hit the fastball. Let's get on time. And we talked to a number of our guys. Julio's one of them. When Julio's hitting the ball in the air, it's usually good things happen. He's on time to get the head of the bat out. When he's pounding into the ground or just swinging and missing a lot at the breaking balls down, he's because he's late. His timing is late. So again, he's talking about it a lot. He's working on it. It's really hard to work on timing, in a batting cage or off a pitching machine. That happens in the game when the guys are throwing 95 to 98 miles an hour. So, but being aware of it, I got to get started earlier. I got to get on time. And hopefully he can make some adjustments here in this series.
It's always a matter of adjustments, but how much of feeling like guys are late collectively is a result of as much spin as you guys saw maybe that first series?
It's a really good question. I think you're right on it. When you get spin that much, you get that many slow balls thrown to you. The old adage is, oh, stay back, you got to wait for it. It's actually the opposite. So everything you all heard in Little League was wrong. Okay, I'm telling you right now. It took me till I was like 30 years old to figure out that all the coaches had told me, wait longer. When you wait longer, you're later, and your mind is telling you the barrel of the bat's here, and I got to get it to the ball. And when you're late, you overreact. You swing very quickly, and you swing at everything because you don't see the ball. So it's the actual opposite. Again, all Little League coaches out there, listen, because you're screwing up a lot of kids. We've done it too, so it happens.
Luis goes back out there on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said you weren't overly concerned with his stuff or anything like that. Is there anything you see whether it's his approach or mechanics or anything like that?
It's not mechanical. I think there's maybe a little adjustment based on where he's set up on the rubber, things like that. You can adjust just a tick that our pitching coaches have picked up. It's more an issue of his pitches he's using in 2-strike counts. He has a couple pitches that are wipeout pitches. He has not used those as often as he should in 2-strike counts. And he's giving them a chance. Don't give him a chance. Kill him. Choke him. Whatever you got to do. 2 strikes, you own them. And I think you'll see The Rock do a bit better job of that. You still have to execute the pitch. You can't throw right down the middle no matter what pitch you're throwing. But execution and using the right pitches in those 2-strike accounts and those 2-strike counts will help him be more efficient.
All right.
Anything else?
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.